Welcome back to Sailing Miss Lone Star. I'm Aubrey, and over the last 8 years, I've been at the helm of many boats, sailing, fixing, and selling for a profit, until I ended up on my dream boat, a 1977 51-foot Formosa. This week, my crew clashes as they argue over who is calling the shots. Tension builds offshore to a boiling point when the entire Renogy power bank fails unexpectedly. So the cradle situation we have with the partially deflated fenders is working out pretty well so far. I'm pretty happy with it. Good job, guys.
Hey, I'll do it. I thought Daryl was offering. I wasn't
19 years later.
Come on. We're almost there. Come on, Cap.
The 51 Formosa was not really built for single-handing, and I struggled to hoist the dinghy up on the main winch by myself. I've been considering adding a block and tackle system for some mechanical advantage.
You can push a button, no problem. Electric.
You just need to put your whole body weight into it.
Alright, get the dinghy.
Ah, shit. We gotta go.
Tall enough, you guys think, or more?
No, you're good.
Alright, you guys
You
ready?
just gotta get the front down, slow, and then not the back. Just to touch the front. Touch it, Doug.
Okay.
Stop!
Doug's learning about content.
Not really, but I mean, I'm just trying to be part of the team.
He's part of the team.
IG blow up.
We are now ready to go to Magdalena Bay. And we're anchors up. It's evening time. It's gonna be about 30 hours if we get 6 to 7 knots. So it could be much longer, but we left in the evening in hopes that we would arrive during the day, because that's better.
Nice move, Doug.
Maybe a little forward, Captain.
Dougie's finally learning it's my job to supervise him. Now he knows why we're here.
I gotta fix this.
Okay, how are you doing, Cap?
Good, good.
Yeah.
So the anchor chain doesn't flake nicely in the anchor locker.
Okay.
So it's gonna need to be a modification that we make in the future.
Okay.
So I always forget about it. You kind of need like a third person for anchoring, which isn't ideal. This is when you smell your hand. It smells like low tide.
Alright, we didn't gain a lot of speed. We're still doing 4.7 with the stay seal out. The stay seal doesn't look like it's got the right angle on the bottom. Is there any way we can move that point back? Should we furl it in a little?
The plan is to sail all the way to Magdalena Bay overnight, but our plans are thwarted and we have to turn in to the first safe anchorage to make repairs.
That is a big one. Should I go wake up Daryl?
Are you bullshitting me?
Couldn't have some shit.
Yeah, come on.
You can't actually catch any more fish because we have too many.
What? We're killing it!
This friendly competition is not so friendly. We're catching a lot of fish. Hopefully we can pay the electrician in the next port with fish. I don't know. Yeah, 40 miles offshore and the tuna are just jumping on the boat. They're like, let us come with you. Never seen Daryl so excited. Actually, Actually, that's a lie. He's always just excited. He's like, it's morning! We have a fish!
What number are we on now?
This is number 4. We have like 30 fish on the boat.
I'll give them away.
When we pull in the port, it might go a long way helping fix our batteries.
Right.
Might hire the local listening guy.
Nice. Look out, that's pretty slick there. Boys are hauling in fish at a little over 5 knots. From what I understand, we should be hauling the fish in at about 3 knots, but we don't want to slow down because there's a storm coming. So, yeah. Also, our battery bank isn't working. We don't want to be in a storm without nav lights or autopilot or a bilge pump. While the guys reel in several more fish, I head down below to do an engine check and discover that we have a major problem. Okay, so this is kind of a big problem. Our house battery bank isn't working, the one that we have through Renergy. The inverter charger is glitched out. Renergy sent us 5 batteries. 4 out of the 5 seem like they've been sitting on the shelf for quite a while, and they don't charge as fast as the other 1 battery, and so they don't balance out. So the Renergy.
Fish on!
Oh boy, we got another fish. You
on!
got another fish?
Oh yeah! I don't know what it is.
If it's a tuna, we have to let it go.
I know.
That would be our 8th tuna. We have definitely tagged out for our tuna. So what I was saying was that the house battery bank that we were sent was bad. I thought that maybe they would all level out over time. They have not. So what we're running on right now is a start battery. The alternator does not charge the starting battery. It's an AC charge battery. So that was on the to-do list. I wasn't a huge part of installing the Renergy system because I was in and out with travel with the kids and whatnot. So I was pretty excited to get the system. It's a pretty expensive system. It was, you know, about $10,000. But we got old batteries is what they sent us. This isn't the best situation. I'm really frustrated, actually, really frustrated. Oh, so close. We're gonna wing on wing it.
Now we look like pros, that's right on.
I would like to call this amateur hour. No, we decided to turn in from heading down to Mag Bay and go into this other little town and see if we can get some parts and get this boat fixed up so we're not flying blind at night. Woo! Eek! Are you an electrician? Are you on the job? Are you on the job? Why is that beeping though? The Renergy wasn't beeping before.
I know, I never seen it beep.
It's such a beautiful point of sale, but my least favorite because of that.
There's a lot going on. Let's go check out if they're stressed. How are you guys doing?
Not good.
No?
we got problems. This battery bank, there's reverse polarity now, and now the starting battery is not charging off of the 110, which we could probably just turn the generator off. Did we? Is it raining now?
Hopefully we get it dialed in so we don't have to worry about the bilge over the next 10 hours and overnight, because we're going to be anchored. But yeah, we'll keep you in the loop.
I think that's kind of it.
Okay.
So we're not pulling any power right now from the battery system or hand steering. We changed our direction to another anchorage that's closer at 75 miles instead of 168 miles. And what we're going to do is drop the hook by hand, and all we're going to run on the battery is the navigation lights tonight. So we're running off of our cell phones and iPads for our GPS, our maps.
You think this is dangerous, a little Cap?
Oh, this is extremely dangerous. Our prop shaft is, putting off a little bit of water, as they do in a boat this age. There's a little bend in it, a little warble. And our bilge is filling up, and we have to check that, every hour, flip it on, which sucks our battery down. So if we had a major leak, the boat would sink. So yeah, it's a huge.
Yeah.
The situation goes from bad to worse. The stuffing box is leaking profusely, and if we lose power completely, we could very well sink the boat.
Oh yeah. That's bad, eh?
It's really busy. It's not a problem if we can get charged to having our batteries, but it's like...
Okay, we just set the anchor. We had to do that by hand because we didn't want to use the power for the windlass. We have just 78%, which is pretty good, left on our house battery, but no way to charge it. So that's a problem. It's not charging at all. So we turned off all the fridges. Hopefully we won't lose our food. We came in with just the nav lights, and we used the Navionics on our phones, and at the very end turned on the electronics for the depth sounder so we could get the right depth here, and then paid out the chain by hand, and then immediately turned everything off. So the alternator is not charging the starting battery because it wasn't wired that way, and the house bank is not charging. So we've got a pretty steady leak coming out of the stuffing box right now. It's a stream, which we should be able to back down on the stuffing box nut. And basically, for those of you that don't know what a stuffing box is, it's basically it's not a valve, it's like a, I'm sorry, I've been up, it's 4 o'clock in the morning, that was the other thing, we hand steered all the way here. Anyways, sorry, I lost my thread. It's what keeps the water out of the boat. So there's this waxy thread or string type deal that you put into the gland, that's the word I'm looking for, and then you tighten down this nut, and then it allows a little bit of water to pass through to lubricate the prop shaft, which is good. So you want a little bit of water coming out, but we have a steady stream of water coming out, because when you throw the boat in reverse, because there's a little bit of a bend in the prop shaft, it needs to be replaced. It's not terrible, it's usable, but it loosens it up, it backs it out, so that's a problem. So then it really starts to leak. So the bilge has been going on pretty consistently, but we're gonna get in there, tighten that down. Actually, Doug is. It's a pretty tough job for a small person. Tighten that down, and then we're gonna get some sleep. In the morning, we're gonna go hunt down some battery chargers, just car battery chargers, and try to figure out what's going on with this electrical system. This has been just an absolute debacle. I don't want to say nightmare because it always could be much, much worse out here. Yeah, but the good news, the cool thing, is that tonight I got to check something off my bucket list, which was to see dolphins swim through bioluminescence. So there was some silver lining. It was absolutely beautiful. It was like white flaming chariots escorting us into this anchor. It was absolutely just stunning. So check something off my bucket list. The boat is fine. We are at a safe harbor. We don't know what kind of amenities we have because there's no cell phone service. So we'll see if there's a cab or if we can rent a car, if there's a chandlery, we don't know. So with that, you guys, I will see you tomorrow. It's the best spot. Is that the one covered in oil? One has to like back into the other to lock it.
Once they're locked, I mean.
Gotcha.
For the rudder feedback. I could be wrong though. But I'm probably not.
Okay, look, we're not sinking anymore.
Yeah, he's been hard at work. You dirty little birdie. Hi. Hi, are you just sleeping? Oh, yes.
Shit everywhere, look at Doug's cup. I'm golden. I'm vlogging a vlogger.
I'm vlogging a picture of you holding a picture of me. The team morale has, it's improved.
It's gone up.
It's gone up. We were like, I was like, we're gonna get up at 7 o'clock. We rolled in at 4. We messed around till like 4:45. We're in bed at 5, and I'm like, we're getting up at 7. We're gonna hit all the stores. We're gonna get everything we need: fuses, cords, electrical stuff. We're gonna ask people for help.
Adapter. Did I see that adapter?
Oh yeah. And then at 11 a.m. is when we woke up, and I made coffee. And it is now 1, and we are getting crack-a-lackin'. So we're doing great. We're doing great. So last night, the boat was just in absolute shambles, and I'm like, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna film it as like an opening shot of the boat just like messy. Then I drank too much coffee, I forgot about you guys, and just started cleaning. So the plan is the guys are gonna go to shore, see what is available. There's no cell phone service here, so thankfully we've got the Starlink, and that's been working incredibly. However, we have to plug the Starlink directly into the generator because the inverter and all the power on the actual boat, the system is not working. Still showing reverse polarity. I feel like this fuse is not good.
Yeah. The breaker.
Yeah, the breaker here.
At least part
Not
1?
yet.
No,
Not
not
yet.
yet, but part 1 is.
Part 1 kind of. Well, we're not showing we're getting power into
Well,
this.
the Renogy's back on again.
Well, that's positive.
It was actually a neutral.
That was
It
a
was actually a neutral that was loose.
that was an electrical pun. That's positive.
That's positive.
Bad jokes. Alright, we're getting 120 into the Renogy right here. It shows that it's powering. So I wonder if we go back to 1, if that's going to power.
It might be all that little connection. If we got reverse polarity here, we get it over there. Maybe this is just fucked up. I hit reverse polarity so many times. that
Oh,
the circuit got
puppy
welded
dog.
open or something.
Great timing.
We have 1 fuse available that does not fit the bolt. So we're drilling it out. We're gonna waller it out. Love that. And see if it works. Hopefully Bob will be our uncle.
Hold on. What do you got?
He's saying they got some fish. Do we want any lobster or like anything to
We
cook?
have no way to cook it right now.
Does anybody want to ride ashore?
No.
No gracias.
Okay, so these guys just came up and asked us if we want food or anything, but we're just seeing if they have any fuses. So, yeah, we'll see what we can get in town. Maybe they can help us out. We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, so La Paz would probably definitely have something like that.
Toss the wrench. Toss the wrench.
Do not
Toss the
toss
wrench.
the fucking wrench.
Do the wrench. Do the wrench.
Not toss the wrench. My teak. I think there could be a my teak counter in these videos.
Yeah.
How many times I yell and go, my teak!
My teeth.
My teak!
My teak.
Yeah.
Dougie, are you gonna get this? Come on. Point.
As long as Aubrey doesn't.
Oh my God! No, we had a charge. We had a charge.
It's all turned off. You shouldn't have to.
Are you sure? Okay, maybe not.
It's alive!
We can't find a resolution to the plethora of electrical issues.
So as my father always says, start simple. We're going to look for another fuse ashore. Unbeknownst to me, the guys have started to bicker like an old married couple, and I'm not around, and Daryl has done an excellent job of documenting their abundant tiffs. It's been really funny to watch.
Okay, Doug and I have gone to town. We have actually done nothing that we're supposed to do. We just came to the restaurant, got some drinks. So yeah, well, Aubrey's not gonna be impressed, but we'll see what happens. Cool little town anyways. We still need to find fuses and diesel, so it might be a long cab ride tonight. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm still at the restaurant. Doug went for a walk like an hour ago, and he's still not back. Maybe an hour and a half. It's gonna get dark, so we still have to get the dinghy. I'm left with the dog and all of Doug's stuff. Hopefully he's not lost, but he did just disappear, so I'm not like super worried about it. Anyways, we'll see what happens. Hopefully we get back. So would we say on a scale of 1 to 10, you're in like a badass mood? Or like...
No, I'm not. That just is what it is, dude. I'm not even really like, it's just kind of fucking, I'm not in a bad mood over it. It's not like it's that big a deal. I'm just like living a life out here in Baja. It's not cool having the boat fucking just full of water, fighting the tide, fucking waves coming over your side as I bucket and drain and splash around so the thing's not a foot full of sand. Had probably like 6 inches of sand.
The whole boat?
The whole boat. Underwater, batteries floating, fucking gas jugs floating. It was good.
So I'm thinking... Okay, fine.
Yeah, she's ready to launch. Shit, we left the gas jugs up there, dude.
Where?
Huge. Fuck the restaurant, man.
No, they're in the boat. We came back.
Did we?
Yeah.
What? The gas jugs?
There was no gas jugs in there.
Okay.
The light is awesome. Don't listen to him. Holy fuck. Did we? They're not in the boat? Hey, wait. Do you want to go get it? Why did we take them back up? I put them in the boat. I guarantee. They gotta be in there.
Yeah.
Join me next week as I welcome back our favorite crew member and find out if we're able to make it into the next port. Thank you so much for watching, and a huge thank you to my patrons. You make these videos possible. If you can't wait till next week, check out The Daily Show. There's over 1,000 episodes. You can go to sailingwithlonestar.com or check the link below.
Everyone's gone, so I'm having some naked time.
Do you have to spray it in my eyeballs, or can you like...
Feel like you're the captain by sitting on that
I
seat.
wake up feeling like I'm the captain.
We had a surprise thunderstorm. So much cheaper than a parrot. Ow!
Again.
You started? Can I join the band? Ah! That's in my pants!